Hey, what's up guys, Contra here, and today I got a video for you guys on the new Counter-Strike update. So, when I saw this, I originally thought it was an operation, mostly due to the fact that I was playing a game and my friend messaged me saying it was a new operation, as well as the fact that they added a new map. But apparently it is not actually an operation, but it's just a new case, a new player model, and a new case. No, sorry, a new case, a new map, and a new player model. So, for the new map, it's called Canals, and basically it is a new CSGO map set in a historic Italian city. Um, Not really too much I want to read up on this because there's like a lot of stuff here, but you guys can look at these pictures I'm scrolling through. I'll actually scroll through it on here, and you guys can read this for yourself. But basically, this is just gonna be a new map. Um, I'm not sure if this is gonna be in the new. I doubt it's gonna be in the like active duty pool just because it's new. But this is definitely cool. It's been a while since they added a new map, and I'm not sure if this is community made or if Valve made this. So depending on whether it's community made or Valve made, that has a big effect on how long it's gonna stay in the game for. Um, I'll probably read up a little bit on that later. I might add something in the description referring to it or in the comments. So if you want to know a little more about that, look there, because I'm probably gonna read this after. Um, then they also added new player models for the terrorists on Nuke. So apparently these are supposed to be the Phoenix terrorists, and before, like, in the past they updated the SAS Counter-Strike counter-terrorist models, which are basically the CT models on Inferno and Mirage. So now they redid the terrorists on Nuke, and these are apparently supposed to be Phoenix terrorists, and you can actually see there's like a little Phoenix logo like as like a belt buckle that they're wearing. That looks pretty cool, and they look very high definition. I don't know what else to say. This is the new case that they added, the Spectrum case. So in this case, they're using the second generation of knives in the chrome finishes. So these ones. Well, what the hell? All right, I'm sorry. I actually never saw that before. Everything I'm kind of saying here, I've already seen before. Like all these skins, which I'm about to run through, I've already seen. So that's why I'm not actually super surprised by this, and I wish I can get my first impressions for you guys. I really wish I could, but I actually, when I recorded the video earlier, the entire time I was saying it was a new operation, when actually it's just a new case, map, and player model. But this is actually my first impressions of this. This is actually sick. I imagined this, but I never thought it'd come true. I hoped that maybe one day Valve would take the Chroma 2 finishes and then they would put them on all the other knives, like the Huntsman, Butterfly Knife, Falchion, Shadow Dagger, and Bowie. And they actually ended up doing it. A lot of people on YouTube make videos showing what each knife skin looks like on each knife. So, for example, if you search up all flip knives or all falchion knives, they'll even sometimes you'll find videos that actually show you ones with the Chroma 2 finishes. And it looks like that's actually going to be reality now, which is pretty sick, just for the people who like knives like the falchion or the shadow dagger or the butterfly knife, which I know is very popular. And want to have like the Chroma 2, like the tiger tooth. I don't know who wants Rusco, but some people maybe. Ultraviolet, marble fade, Doppler, Damascus. These actually look really sick. The best ones, in my opinion, are the Bowie ones. They actually look really cool. Um, I'm actually really excited to see all these new marble fades and tiger tooths and stuff like that. And when I first read this, I saw them say the second generation of chroma finishes. I thought they were referring to the Chroma 3 knives or like the Gamma case. I was so confused when I read that, but I just kind of glossed over it. But now I actually realize that these are whole new knives, like whole new finishes. Well, same finishes on different knives, basically. Which is a kind of idea I tossed around in my head a bit, and I've heard other people suggest it before, and it's kind of cool that they finally did it, but I'm not going to dwell on that right now. Let's just kind of go through the case. So, for the blues, we get the Scar 20 blueprint. Pretty basic skin, nothing too special about it. It's only a blue, so you can't really complain. Then you got this skin. I think that's another blue. Maybe it's a purple. It's a P250 Ripple. It's pretty nice. It's got like kind of like a blue, gray, and black color scheme. And something I was saying in the other recording is that there's a chance that this might be a skin with a random pattern, just because the way that the skin is arranged, it looks like it's one of those skins that has different types of patterns. So look out for that. You might be able to, if you later on expect them on the market when people are selling a few more, and you might be able to see if some of them have different patterns. Maybe it's a possibility. Then you have this, which is a blue, the 5.7 capillary. It's really sick. It's got this like sea green and pink color scheme, and kind of got like these veins running up. I think it looks really cool, and it's only a blue, which is sick. Then you have another blue, which is the Deagle Oxide Blaze, which I think is probably the best blue in this case, just because it resembles the Deagle Blaze, which if you guys don't know is like $80, at least in Canadian. And it's really sick that I'm going to be able to get a skin that's similar to it, which is only a blue, so it's probably going to be like less than $1. And I think it's really sick. I like this kind of crimson and white color scheme, and it's even got like these little extra details like tally marks and this little face that's kind of scribbled it, like scratched in. You got the PP Bison Jungle Slipstream, nothing too special there. I think that's a purple. It's kind of sad. MP7 Akabin, also nothing too special. It kind of reminds you of the Asterion just because it's got all the different stripes. Then you got this another purple, the Sawed Off Xander. Basically, it's like the Sawed Off Scumbria, if that existed, but they just gave it a different name. Then they have this as, I think actually there's a chance that all of these are blue, but it's weird because this one is like a lighter color of blue, and same with that one than like the rest of them. So I think maybe all of these are blues, and then this is like some sort of purple, but it's Mac 10 Last Dive, and it's kind of cool. It's basically like the equivalent of having a Mac 10 Toxic. It's got like the same kind of color scheme, but that's really sick though. Then they got this, which I think is a pink, and it's the UMP Scaffold, and this one is really sick. I definitely think it's gonna be like a big contender to the UMP Primal Saber. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be having this in their loadouts instead of that skin if ends up being cheaper somehow. But it's definitely really sick, and I like the way that the kind of skin makes it look like the gun is a different shape than the regular UMP. I definitely like that. It's kind of got this like gem kind of look. I don't know. Then for this pink, they got the XM Seasons, and it's kind of weird. There's never really been an XM pink that I can think of. This one's not too bad, but I just wish that this part and the stock was colored. Then it would kind of make a little more sense why it'd be a pink. And then this, I think this is supposed to be a purple, the Crimson Tsunami. I don't know why these aren't really in order, but I definitely think this is probably one of the sickest grills in the game right now. It's got this kind of like wave paint job. I think it looks really cool. Then I think another purple is the Emerald Poison Dart. I like it. No one really uses the M249 though. It's kind of weird. It's really out there, but I really like it. And then for this pink, we have the Op Fever Dream, and it looks pretty cool. It's kind of following the same suit as the M4 Flashback and even the Deagle Oxide Blaze that you guys saw earlier on, where it has like a lot of kind of tally marks and like different types of kind of graffiti scraped into it, kind of like the Flashback does. They're all kind of following that kind of same trend, but I think it looks really cool. And yeah, this is a pink. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see how this looks in game. And then this is probably one of my favorite skins in this case, the M41S Decimator. This is absolutely insane. I love it. It's got this kind of gray base coat, and on top of that you have a kind of like a nice ultra blue and like these little touches of pink or purple, and in like the stock and the suppressor and on the clip and stuff, you can see all these kind of like triangles and geometric shapes, and I think that looks really sick, and this gun stuff we got a lot of detail on it that I'd love to get a closer look at. And then you got the CZ Zion Gliu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It kind of reminds you of like the P2K that's got like the dragon on it. I don't know, P2K Imperial Dragon. I don't know what it's called, but because it's got that same kind of copperish like gloss over here. It's also got like these kind of like waves on the clip, and then like snakes over here. But that looks really cool, and it's a pink. Then you have this USP. I think this is one of the sickest skins in this case as well. It's got this kind of like chromish color, and it's also got like that's like blue and pink. I don't know how the hell what this is gonna look like in game, but I'm imagining it's gonna look sick. Over here you can kind of see there's like a girl here, and this is like her hair. But yeah, it's a really sick skin. And then for the last covert, they have the AK-47 Bloodsport, which looks really cool as well. They've been adding a lot of really nice AKs into this game, but this one is definitely pretty cool. It's got a lot of Japanese writing on it. And it's got a very interesting color scheme, so it's definitely gonna be nice to see what that looks like in game if someone ever buys one and I get to pick it up or something. But back to these knives, I think this is really sick. What they're doing here. I definitely gonna be excited for them. Currently I have a butterfly knife right now, so it's gonna be nice to see like the Damascus steel, because this kind of looks like my knife right now, because I have a butterfly knife vanilla. Some of my favorite ones though, from like the ones I see here, I'd probably say the Falchion Tiger Tooth looks really sick. All the Bowie knives I like, except for the rust coat, but I think all of them look really good. I like the Huntsman Damascus, butterfly knife Damascus. I like all the Damascus knives basically. The Dopplers look pretty cool as well. I really like all these knives except for the rust coats. Not too many people really like them. The ultraviolets don't look too great though. It looks pretty good on the Huntsman knife, just because it's kind of got that proper ratio of purple to black. With the butterfly knife, it's like almost all black. Same thing with the Falchion knife. But it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what these look like in game, and who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky enough to unbox it. I doubt I'm gonna open one, but that's it for this video. It's gonna be kind of long. I'm sorry about that, but you guys go play around with this for yourself. Go check out that new map, and see you guys in the next video. And yeah.